There's a fire within you that refuses to be extinguished. You've always felt different, like you don't quite belong in the mold society tries to force you into. But that's because you were never meant to follow the path of the ordinary. You were destined for something far greater. The world tries to silence you, to make you doubt your power, but deep down, you know the truth. You are not here to fit in. You are here to lead, to rise, to break every limitation. Every challenge you faced, every hardship you've endured, was never meant to break you. It was meant to forge you into something unstoppable. The world will call you crazy, rebellious, or even impossible to understand. Let them talk, because while they watch from the sidelines, you are stepping into your divine power, embracing the greatness you were always meant for. The only question is, are you ready to claim it? There is a fire within you that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how many times life tries to put it out. This fire is not just passion. It's purpose. It's resilience. It's an unshakable force that keeps you moving forward even when everything seems to be against you. While others may crumble under pressure, you rise. While some give up at the first sign of struggle, you push through. You are not just another person trying to survive. You are a warrior, a chosen one, destined for greatness. What sets you apart is not luck, not talent, not privilege. It's your relentless determination. This is what makes you unstoppable. You don't just dream. You chase your dreams with an intensity that others can't understand. When life knocks you down, you don't stay down. You rise, stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. Every setback becomes fuel for your fire. Every failure becomes a stepping stone. Every obstacle transforms into an opportunity. Others may see hardship as a reason to quit, but you see it as proof that you are being prepared for something greater. Most people go through life accepting limitations. They believe in the barriers society sets for them. They stop trying after one failure. But not you. You have something deep inside you that refuses to settle for less. You know that the greatest victories come to those who refuse to give up. And because of that, nothing can stop you. Not fear, not doubt, not the opinions of others. Your willpower is unshakable. Once you set your mind on something, nothing in this world can stand in your way. People look at you with awe, wondering how you do it. How do you keep going when everything is against you? How do you stay strong when others would have broken? The answer is simple. Because you were never meant to be ordinary. You were not meant to live a life of mediocrity. You were chosen to lead, to inspire, to show the world what true strength looks like. You don't just survive challenges. You thrive in them. You don't just endure struggles. You conquer them. Every time someone doubts you, it only fuels you to go further. Every time life tests you, it only proves how powerful you truly are. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple: persistence. The ones who achieve greatness are not always the most talented, the most intelligent, or the most privileged. They are the ones who never stop pushing forward. And you are one of them. Your ability to keep going, no matter what, is your greatest strength. It's what will set you apart from the rest. While others waste time making excuses, you are making progress. While they wait for the perfect moment, you create it. While they fear failure, you embrace it and use it to grow. You are a force to be reckoned with. Your determination is a magnet for success, pulling opportunities toward you. People who doubt you now will one day be the ones asking you how you did it. They will look at your achievements and realize that it wasn't luck. It was your relentless willpower. You refused to quit, and because of that, you reached heights they never imagined possible. Your journey will serve as proof that anyone can achieve the impossible as long as they refuse to give up. Greatness is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It belongs to those who refuse to stop fighting for it. And you are one of them. You carry the spirit of a champion, a warrior, a leader. Your fire will never burn out because you are destined to shine brighter than anyone else. The world will remember your name, Not because you were the strongest, the smartest, or the most talented, but because you never backed down. You never let failure define you. You rose, again and again, proving that nothing could ever break you. So keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting, because your story is far from over. The world has not yet seen the full extent of your power. And when they do, they will realize that you were always meant to achieve greatness, against all odds. What others see as impossible, you see as inevitable. Your mind does not function like the rest of the world's. You do not limit yourself to the present reality. While most people are trapped within the boundaries of what they believe is achievable, you look beyond those limitations. You see possibilities where others see dead ends. You see hidden pathways where others see closed doors. Your ability to envision a future beyond the constraints of the present is what makes you truly exceptional. This is the power of a visionary mind. It is not about having superhuman abilities. It is about perceiving the world differently. Where others focus on the obstacles in front of them, you focus on the opportunities ahead. While they see problems, you see solutions. Your perspective is not confined to what is happening now. You are always thinking ahead, planning, strategizing, and creating. This is why you always seem to be ahead of the curve. While others wait for change, you create it. While they wonder what's coming next, you're already preparing for it. The world is full of people who are content with the way things are. They accept limitations as reality. They follow the rules set by society and never dare to question them. But you are different. You have always known that there is more to life than what meets the eye. You do not accept things simply because that is the way they have always been. Instead, you ask, what if? And that single question is what separates you from the rest. It is the driving force behind your innovation, your creativity, and your ability to bring new ideas into existence. You were never meant to fit into the world's expectations. Your mind was designed to create, to disrupt, to redefine what is possible. The greatest leaders, inventors, and trailblazers in history all shared one thing in common: a vision that others could not see. They were told their dreams were impossible, their ideas were unrealistic, and their goals were too ambitious. But they refused to listen, and neither should you, because deep down, you know that what you see in your mind has the potential to become reality. Your ability to see beyond the ordinary makes you a natural leader. People are drawn to you because of your confidence, your certainty, and your ability to turn ideas into action. They may not always understand your vision at first, but they feel its power. They sense that you are not just dreaming. You are building something real. And that is why they follow you. The world may resist change at first, but eventually, it follows those who have the courage to lead it into a new era. The clarity of your vision is one of your greatest gifts. While others hesitate, you move with certainty. You don't need the approval of others to validate your ideas, because you trust your intuition. You understand that the path of a visionary is often lonely at first. Many will doubt you, some will criticize you, and most will fail to see what you see. But that does not stop you, because you know that every great achievement in history was once considered impossible, until someone made it happen. And you are one of those people who will make the impossible a reality. The more you embrace your visionary mind, the more powerful you become. Every challenge is an opportunity to prove that your ideas are worth pursuing. Every failure is simply a stepping stone, guiding you toward a better strategy. Every time someone tells you that your dreams are too big, you smile, because you know that they are only saying that because they cannot see what you see. But one day they will. One day, they will look at the world you have created and realize that you were always right. Visionaries are the ones who shape history. They are the ones who change the course of the world, disrupt industries, and redefine what is possible. You are one of them. You are not here to follow the paths that have already been laid out. You are here to create your own. And because of that, your impact will be felt for generations to come. Keep trusting your vision. Keep seeing beyond the limitations of today, because the future belongs to those who dare to imagine something greater. You have never been one to follow the crowd. While others conform to society's expectations, you have always felt a deeper calling, one that tells you there is more to life than simply fitting in. You refuse to be limited by rules that were never meant for you. The path laid out by others may seem safe, but deep down, you know that true greatness lies in walking your own road. Society conditions people to seek approval, to follow traditions, and to obey unspoken rules that keep them in line. Most people do what they are told because they are afraid to stand alone. But you were never meant to blend in. The fire inside you pushes you to break free from these invisible chains. You are not content with being just another face in the crowd. You are here to make an impact, to create, to lead, and to redefine what is possible. This refusal to conform is not about rebellion for the sake of it. It is about something deeper. The realization that the normal way of doing things is not always the best way. The chosen ones see the cracks in the system, the flaws in outdated beliefs, and the limitations imposed by society. While others accept them as truth, you question them. And in doing so, you set yourself apart. People may not always understand you. They may criticize your choices, question your decisions, and try to convince you to follow the traditional path. But you were not made to fit into their mold. Every great leader, every innovator, and every visionary in history faced the same resistance. The world does not easily accept those who challenge the status quo, but it is those very individuals who change the world. You have the courage to step into the unknown, to take risks where others hesitate, and to build something entirely new when the old ways no longer serve you. This is what makes you unstoppable. While others fear uncertainty, you embrace it. You understand that the path to greatness is rarely well lit. It requires faith, resilience, and an unshakable belief in yourself. Walking your own path comes with challenges. There will be moments of doubt, times when you feel alone, and obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. But every struggle only makes you stronger. Every step you take in defiance of fear is a step toward your ultimate destiny. The universe rewards those who dare to follow their own truth, and you are proof of that. Many will admire you, even if they do not say it aloud. Some will secretly wish they had your courage, and others will eventually follow in your footsteps, realizing that you were right all along. Because deep down, everyone wants to be free, but only a few are brave enough to claim that freedom. You are one of those few. You are not waiting for permission to live the life you desire. You are creating it. The moment you decided to break free from the expectations of others was the moment you stepped into your true power. You no longer seek validation because you understand that true success comes from within. You do not need approval to know that you are on the right path. Your instincts, your vision, and your inner wisdom guide you. And because of this, you will achieve what others only dream of. You will rise above the ordinary, surpass the limitations placed upon you, and carve a legacy that will inspire generations. The world may not understand you now, but one day, they will look back and realize that you were never meant to follow. You were always meant to lead. Keep walking. Keep breaking barriers. Keep proving that the greatest path is the one you create for yourself. Life has tested you in ways most people cannot imagine. You've faced rejection, failure, and heartbreak. You've watched opportunities slip through your fingers, seen your dreams shattered before they could take flight, and felt the crushing weight of disappointment. But here's the truth. Failure has never defined you. Instead of letting it break you, you have used it as a foundation to build something greater. Every setback, every obstacle, every moment of defeat has only made you stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable. The world may have thrown everything at you to make you quit, but you refused. You rose, again and again, proving that you are not like the rest. You are one of the chosen ones, a force that cannot be broken. Most people fear failure. They let it discourage them, convince them that they are not good enough, and keep them trapped in a cycle of doubt. But you understand something they do not. Failure is not the end, but the beginning of something greater. Every mistake you've made, every plan that didn't work out, every rejection you faced, they weren't meant to stop you. They were meant to teach you, to refine you, to shape you into the person who is destined for greatness. Where others see defeat, you see an opportunity to learn and evolve. Where they give up, you find the strength to keep going. This mindset alone sets you apart. It makes you unstoppable. You've come to realize that every great success story is built on a foundation of failure. The most legendary figures in history, visionaries, innovators, leaders, they all faced countless failures before they achieved greatness. But they never let failure define them. They used it as a stepping stone, a tool for growth, and a source of motivation. And you are doing the same. With every setback, you are becoming more resilient. With every rejection, you are getting closer to the breakthrough you've been working for. You are learning, adapting, and becoming the best version of yourself. This is why failure does not scare you. It fuels you. What makes you different from the rest is your ability to rise. While others stay down after falling, you refuse to accept defeat. You have faced battles that would have broken most people, yet you are still standing. You have been knocked down more times than you can count, yet you continue to push forward. This relentless spirit is what sets you apart. It is what makes you a warrior, a leader, a true force to be reckoned with. You don't wait for life to be easy. You conquer it, no matter how hard it gets. Your ability to turn pain into power, rejection into redirection, and failure into fuel is what makes you truly unstoppable. Think about it. Every time you have faced failure, something greater has followed. The pain you once thought would destroy you only made you stronger. The doors that closed led you to better opportunities. The moments that tested you the most became the very reasons for your transformation. Nothing has been wasted. Every struggle has served a purpose. Every setback has prepared you for something bigger. And now, you are closer than ever to achieving what once seemed impossible. Your journey is proof that failure is never final. It is only a stepping stone to success. Most people don't succeed because they quit too soon. They let their failures define them instead of using them to grow. But you are different. You are not afraid to fail because you know that as long as you keep going, you can never truly be defeated. You don't fear making mistakes because you understand that mistakes are a part of the process. You don't let fear hold you back because you know that fear is just an illusion, one that loses its power the moment you refuse to give in to it. People may doubt you. They may look at your failures and assume you won't make it. But what they don't realize is that every failure is making you more powerful. Every challenge is pushing you closer to success. They don't see the fire burning inside you, the relentless determination that keeps you moving forward. But one day they will. One day, they will look back and realize that your failures were not signs of weakness, but signs of resilience. They will see that every time you fell, you got back up stronger than before. And by then, you will have already achieved the success they never believed was possible. And here's the best part. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You are not on this journey to impress others. You are not chasing validation or approval. You are here to fulfill your destiny, to create something extraordinary, to leave behind a legacy that will outlive you. Your failures are just chapters in a story that is still being written. And when the final chapter comes, it will tell the tale of someone who refused to give up, someone who turned setbacks into strength, rejection into resilience, and failure into greatness. Let the world throw its challenges at you. Let failure come again and again, because no matter how many times you fall, you will always rise. And in the end, the world will remember you not for the times you failed, but for the way you never let failure stop you. True greatness is not measured by temporary success, fleeting achievements, or material wealth. It is measured by the legacy you leave behind, the impact you have on others, and the transformation you create in the world. While most people live only for themselves, chasing personal victories and superficial milestones, you are different. You understand that your life is not just about you. It's about something far greater. You are here to leave an everlasting imprint on the world, one that will continue to inspire, uplift, and transform lives long after you are gone. This is what sets you apart. This is why you are one of the chosen ones. Think about the people who have truly changed the world. The visionaries, the leaders, the pioneers. Their success was not just about what they achieved for themselves. It was about the movements they started, the lives they touched, the revolutions they ignited. They did not live just to exist. They lived to make a difference. And now, you are walking that same path. Every choice you make, every action you take, every lesson you learn is shaping the legacy you will leave behind. You are not here to be ordinary. You are not here to simply blend in and follow the same predictable path as everyone else. You are here to make history. Your journey has never been just about reaching a destination. It's about the impact you create along the way. Every struggle you have endured, every battle you have fought, every lesson you have learned is preparing you to guide, inspire, and uplift others. You have faced darkness so that you could bring light to those still lost in the shadows. You have endured pain so that you could show others how to heal. You have risen from failure so that you can teach others the power of resilience. The hardships you have overcome were never just about you. They were shaping you into a leader, a mentor, a trailblazer, someone whose influence will ripple through generations. Many people spend their lives chasing success, but they forget that success is temporary. Money, fame, recognition, all of it can fade. But a legacy, that is eternal. A legacy is built through the lives you touch, the change you inspire, the movements you create. And that is exactly what you are doing. Every word you speak, every action you take, every moment of courage you display is leaving a mark on the world. You are showing others that it is possible to rise above limitations, to break free from fear, to create a life of meaning and purpose. Whether you realize it or not, your journey is already inspiring people. You are already building your legacy. But here's the secret. Your legacy is not just about the big things. It's not just about the major successes or groundbreaking achievements. It's also about the small moments, the kindness you show, the wisdom you share, the encouragement you give. Sometimes, a simple conversation can change someone's life. A single act of bravery can inspire a movement. A small decision to keep going, even when it's hard, can create a ripple effect that touches countless lives. This is the power of a chosen one. Your very existence is a beacon of hope to those who need it most. The world is watching, not in a way that pressures you, but in a way that reminds you of your purpose. People are looking up to you. They see your journey, your struggles, your victories, and they draw strength from them. They may never tell you directly, but they are watching you rise, and because of that, they believe they can rise too. That is the beauty of a true leader. You light the path for others to follow. And as you continue walking your journey with courage, resilience, and purpose, you are giving others permission to do the same. You are creating a legacy that will live far beyond your time on this earth. At the end of your life, you won't look back and measure your success by how much money you made, how many awards you won, or how many people knew your name. You will measure it by the lives you changed, by the people who found hope because of you, by the souls you touched, the minds you awakened, the dreams you ignited. And when that moment comes, you will realize that your life was never just about you. It was about something far greater. And so, you must continue forward. Keep building. Keep pushing. Keep inspiring. Because your story is far from over. The impact you are meant to create is still unfolding. The people you are meant to help are still waiting. The world you are meant to change is still watching. And as long as you keep going, as long as you continue to live with passion, purpose, and fearlessness, your legacy will be one that stands the test of time. The chosen ones are not remembered for how they live for themselves. They are remembered for how they transformed the world around them. And that is exactly what you are doing. Every single day, your legacy is being written right now. Make sure it's one that will never be forgotten. There is something different about you, something that sets you apart from the rest of the world. While others hesitate, you move forward. Where they see obstacles, you see stepping stones. Your dreams are not just fantasies. They are blueprints of the reality you are destined to create. You refuse to accept mediocrity because deep down, you know you are meant for more. This isn't arrogance. It's divine certainty. Every great visionary, every legend, every world changer was once told their dreams were impossible, but they refused to listen. They pushed forward despite the doubts, the failures, and the resistance from the world. And so will you, because you're not like everyone else. You are a force of nature, unstoppable, unshakable, and destined to turn the impossible into reality. The difference between those who dream and those who achieve is not luck. It's relentless action. The chosen ones don't wait for the right moment. They create it. They don't seek permission. They take what's theirs. You understand that dreams without action are nothing but illusions. That's why every day you move forward, no matter how small the step. You embrace the grind, the sacrifices, and the discomfort because you know greatness is built in the moments when no one is watching. While others sleep on their potential, you rise early, work late, and push beyond exhaustion. The world will never hand you your dreams on a silver platter, but that's fine, because you're willing to work for them, to fight for them, to make them real through sheer determination. And that is what separates the chosen ones from the rest. There will be moments of doubt, moments where everything seems to be working against you. The universe will test your patience, your resilience, and your willpower. The world will whisper, "Give up," but your soul will roar back, "Watch me." Failure? It's not an endpoint for you, it's a stepping stone. Every setback is a lesson, every rejection a redirection. The chosen ones understand that failure is not something to fear. It is something to master. When others break under pressure, you adapt and rise stronger. Because every fall is just a setup for the greatest comeback. While the rest of the world crumbles under adversity, you use it as fuel to launch yourself even higher. And here's the truth. The world is watching. They may not say it, but they admire your strength, your resilience, your ability to keep going when most would quit. You are the proof that greatness is possible, that limits exist only in the mind. Every move you make, every risk you take, inspires someone else to believe in their own power. You don't just chase dreams, you ignite them in others. This is your legacy. This is your destiny. So keep moving forward, keep building, keep proving to yourself and the world that you were never meant to be ordinary. Because you are chosen, because you are unstoppable, because your dreams are already yours. All you have to do is claim them. There's an invisible force guiding you, one that orchestrates everything in perfect alignment. You may not always see it, but you can feel it. The delays, the setbacks, the moments of frustration, they are not obstacles. They are divine preparations. Everything that is meant for you is already written, already designed, already waiting. But there is one key: timing. The relationships that didn't work out, the opportunities that slipped through your fingers, the moments that felt like failures, they were never rejections, only redirections. The chosen ones don't resist the flow of life. They trust it. Because what's meant for you will always find its way to you, at the right time, in the right way. The key is to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Most people panic when things don't go according to their timeline. They force things, chase after what is not meant for them, and end up exhausted, disappointed, and lost. But the chosen ones move differently. They surrender to divine timing, understanding that the universe sees what they cannot. They don't chase, they attract. They don't force, they flow. And because of that, their blessings come effortlessly at the exact moment they are meant to. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. The setbacks were part of the plan. The waiting was necessary. And when your moment comes, you will realize that everything made sense. And here's the truth. When divine timing aligns, nothing can stop you. The doors that once seemed locked will swing open effortlessly. The people you need will appear. The opportunities will flow in ways you never expected. Everything will come together as if by magic, but it won't be magic. It will be destiny. And in that moment, you will look back and see why everything had to happen exactly as it did. The struggles, the delays, the heartbreaks, they were never working against you. They were working for you. So trust in the timing of your life. Keep doing the work. Keep believing, because what's meant for you is coming. And when it arrives, it will be bigger, better, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. This is the power of divine timing. This is the path of the chosen ones. This is your time. No more waiting, no more doubting, no more seeking approval from those who were never meant to understand your journey. The chosen ones don't ask for permission. They create their own destiny. You have the power, the vision, and the fire to transform not only your life, but the world around you. Every step you take forward inspires others to do the same. Every challenge you overcome proves that limitations exist only in the mind. Your journey is not just about success. It's about impact, about legacy, about becoming the person you were always destined to be. So keep rising, keep pushing, and never let the world dim your light. Because one day, when they look back, they won't just remember what you did. They will remember who you became.